Honorable Patrick Okabe, also known as a bishop, was born on 28 November 1958 in Serere. Okabe is the Member of Parliament for Serere County in Serere District. Bishop Okabe studied in Atira Primary School in Serere District, where he attained his primary leaving examination in 1972. He later joined Ayer College, attending his Uganda Certificate of Education in 1976. In 1986, he enrolled with a diploma in Bible theory in Pentecostal Bible Training Center. He then upgraded and attained a bachelor's degree in theology in Pan-African Christian University in 1992, from where he acquired his title of bishop. Honorable Bishop Okabe has been a Member of Parliament from 2016 to date. He sits in the Parliamentary Committee on Rules, Privileges and Discipline and the Parliamentary Committee on Gender, Labour and Social Development. Before joining politics, Okabe served in church as a pastor and educationist. He has held the following positions: Managing Director of Faith Radio from 2007 to date, a Director of Rema High School from 2007 to date, Director of Impact Primary School from 2002 to date, Principal of a Pentecostal Theological College from 1995 to 1999, Youth Director of Pentecostal Assemblies of God from 1985 to 1986, Pastor of Pentecostal Assemblies of God from 1985 to 1987.
Welcome to Ask Your MP. My name is Oluka Jamila, and today we are taking you all the way to Serere. As you see, right now we are in Soroti, but when you look at the road that goes to Serere, it is clearly directing you to the other side. And then on this other side of the road, you can see it goes to Lira. But before you go into that T-junction, we just came from this other side, which shows Mbale, and then the other side which goes to Moroto. So basically, Serere is one of the districts that was separated away from Soroti district, and that's why you see now we have Katakwi district, we have Serere district, and then we have Soroti district. All these districts at one point, they were one district, but today we take you all the way to Serere so that we can let the people of Serere ask Honorable Bishop Okabe questions about what he has done in his time. Off to Serere, and please come and join us.
Serere district is located in eastern Uganda in Teso Sub-Region. From the north, it borders Soroti district. On the east, Ngora, Palisa and Kaliro district. And on the south, Buyende district. Serere is a rocky and hilly district with a lot of green vegetation. It's surrounded by water bodies like Lake Choga and several swamps measuring 100 kilometers per square. The biggest population in Serere practices agriculture and aquaculture. The common crops grown in Serere are cassava, rice, sweet potatoes, groundnuts, cotton and oranges. It's for this reason that the Crops Research Hub is located in Serere. Serere Research Agricultural Institute. Serere district has got a total population of 285,903, 48.8% male and 51.2% female. It consists of 2 counties, 10 sub-counties, 50 parishes and 250 villages. It has got a total of 262 schools, 54 nursery schools, 184 primary schools, 24 secondary schools, and 1 technical institute. Today, we host Honorable Okabe Patrick to answer the questions asked by the people of Serere County.
Right now, I am in Serere because before I came to Serere, I remember I showed you the road coming to Serere and then the other one going to Lira and then the other one coming from Bali. But now we're in Serere. As you can see, this is the Serere Constituency Area Member of Parliament's office. And as you look towards, as you enter through to the town, you also see that this other side, we have the Office of the President, Resident District Commissioner, the RDC, and on the extreme end, we have the Town Council as you enter into the district. And then this other side, there is Local Council. So this is just a picture of how Serere Town looks like when you're getting into the district. And we'll be going there. We will make sure that we engage with the people, we let the people ask the questions, and we also look at what the Member of Parliament for this area has done for the people and the way he has performed and how he has delivered also government programs in this particular area. So keep watching UBC TV as we take you to Serere District. The heart of Serere, and Ask Your MP team has come all the way from Kampala through Soroti to Serere district. This roundabout you're just looking at is the distinct feature about Serere district. And then when you look at on my other right hand side, there is a road which takes you back to Ochapa, straight to Ngora, and then connects to Kumi district. On this other side, there is a road which takes you to Kasilo and Kidetok. And then the other side, it takes you to Katete. And this other side of the roundabout, this is the same road that we use when we're coming in to Serere. It takes you back to Soroti. So this is the heart of Serere, and if you are to come to Serere, you must be able to see this beautiful roundabout. And today we shall let the people ask the questions, and the MP will have to answer them.
Nyaratanga beja Joyce, Jaingone, Kampala Doro Magoro, Jaisone Tamiti Sangoro, Atamte business, Jai Beranga Tamting a while Mugati, Jaberanga Tami, Dilipid Dosoda, MP Kosi, Ingarakisoda Kapangoroni, what is some business and ne. Umagara neo Kampala ne Ingarakina isodi Kio Soda Kapangor.
Welcome to Ask Your MP. My name is Hon Okabe, and today, as you see, the setting is so different. We are not in studio. We are here in Serere district, in Serere County, with the Member of Parliament for Serere County. As you can see, this place is really beautiful. It's green, and I just want to welcome you to our program. Actually, welcome.
Well, thank you so much.
Yes, Bishop.
Yes, you're welcome to Serere.
Yes, Serere is a very beautiful, very beautiful place. I can see the place is green. We came actually went to Keres County, and then we've also been in Serere district. And we found that there are so many questions that people are asking. First of all, I'll start with the women, because I always like to start with women.
Yes.
Women always are the first. So yesterday when we were in Kere County, we happened to go to the market. We actually had food there, a very nice meal in that local market. And one of the ladies was selling bread, this local made bread. She said that, what are you going to do for them as women? Because they are trying. What plans do you have for them as women?
Well, when I got into Parliament, my first priority was to empower women. So I embarked on a project of giving pigs to women and for putting them together in groups, because it's easier to support people when they're in a group than when they are one-one. So I have given out over 700 pigs to women who have set themselves in groups of 20 women per group. Now there are women who are engaged in small businesses, selling tomatoes by the roadside or in the market, selling kabalagala, mandazi, mukene, omena. As you visit the markets here in Serere, you'll find that women are basically engaged in those businesses. And the majority of them are not idle. They are just engaged in it. They're very busy. And so what I have been trying to do is to make sure that every woman who is engaged in a small-scale business receives some little support. And like yesterday, I was in Omagoro. At least I made sure that about 30 women got support in that market. And I keep doing that for every place. And sometimes even when I'm just moving in the constituency, I find women by the roadside when they are selling, I boost them, I support them. But as I say, I want them to be more organized. When I put women in an organized system, in groups, then I can support them in groups. And I have built a number of those women's circles to empower them.
Nyara Teso ngaigi kolostika arengo aberne swama yo Kampala aka swama ipo nyamat aipo chai aipo mucheri kadiche boro konyago gongero kedit ekotongeta MP angara kina ngoda ai jaikin ai kiaunet ai kiaun bere ngoda dokta bere na kapana jengo ero kongago ngeje na swa luda gogong ni kapun konyora MP jaiki engidiobor tingai ataki soplan wara utulu le polo kono.
Call me by the name Achan Mole, the chairperson local women council, standing for Magoro. Honorable, since you have done all those things like buying youth, ox plow, cattle, sheep, now what can you do for us? Especially those ones who are in the market, since they have started just of recently, and they are not having anything like assistance from anybody. Could you help them also?
There was a lady who interested me very much. She was called the Aigi Kolastika. She mentioned something about how you boosted them in that particular area.
Yeah.
But she asked a question. What about in terms of helping them, apart from just putting them in groups, them women in that particular area? What are you going to do for them? Because the market is still, they've been sitting down, and now they think they should be raised somehow. Yeah.
The truth is that the development of the market is the work of the LOT3 and the Sub-County Council. And we know that that market has been tendered to somebody. And so we are going to be engaging in the tender first of all to improve the shelters that are there. But above all, we also have registered all those women in the market. All those women in Kampala, Kiere, are registered. And they amount to about 37 of them. Some are dealing with smaller fish and other things. So we have started giving them support as individuals, but also we have formed a circle for them. And we put money there. For example, they can then that money can be able to circulate among themselves. They borrow and they bring it back and it's given to another woman.
My name is Okron Martin. My question, I was wanted to ask Okabe MP about my people, my boys. My boys, they need some things like tools. Right now, we don't have tools.
One of the youth actually appreciated what you did for them, but he asked one question, that he's a mechanic and he trains people.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do for them in terms of boosting their technical skills? Because they have the tools, but they still feel like you need to do something.
Yes.
So do you have any plans for that?
Yes. Actually, we have registered a group of youth for every village. 20 youth in every village. And we've started a program. Actually, the program was launched in Omagoro
Yes.
a few months ago, whereby 20 youth in a group receive 5 sheep. Whatever they choose, some like to keep sheep, others want to keep turkeys, others want to keep chicken. So in Omagoro itself, I've supported 80 youth groups, organized because there are 8 villages in Omagoro. And then now, when it comes to skilling the young people for self-reliance, I have so far set up 2 vocational training centers in Kiere alone. There is one in Kiere Township where I have provided sewing machines, I've provided carpentry tools, I've provided the equipment that they need. I was in Omagoro where there was another new vocational training center beginning. And actually that was my initiative. I had a meeting with the people of Omagoro and I talked to the youth and we all agreed that we must start a vocational training center. And I would be happy to support it. And indeed, I delivered sewing machines and then I have also delivered for them carpentry tools and building and concrete practice. I delivered the tools. This is what you have already made? Yes. And this is very much in demand in the villages, you know. How much is this nowadays? This is how much in the market? About 10,000. Huh? 10,000. This is 10,000 in the market? Yes. So if somebody makes 10 of these, you already got 100,000. Yes. Very good. And you know this is what we use in the villages. Eh? Exactly. The stool is here. Complete. Eh? The mosaic can sit at home comfortable and enjoy lunch. Eh? So how many students are in the tailoring class? 26. 26. Wonderful. And already you are able to make this. Yes. So when you leave this place, you will be able to make fashion dresses only. Yeah. Eh? Yeah. Exactly. You can make uniforms for schools. And yeah, that's very important. Thank you so much. Now, I want to go even further to equip them with tools for mechanical engineering and other things, welding, machine, and that's all in my program. So I'm doing my best to make sure the young people are not left behind. So, it doesn't matter whether you have studied and you failed to go far. Come and gain skills. I can tell you, when you have skills, you don't usually somewhere to the neighbors to do it. I know the green I do your record. Or you do fashion lab back. I need the fashion lab. What over the fashion lab back. The Rhino Yaraki Paris in the Rosan Araki. Do take care like a township. And I was sitting here today and wondering, can't I start a vocational training school in every parish? Bajas na Serere kan gumo kini bombe ango bere pape MP mamga pero rage une semerole tatai anyine tela kage una nyesi. If these tools here have cost like 1.5 million, can't I put about 2 million in every parish? Arai bere wi boro mu wala rai million te do peke de lukumna akwata kani e bore. Yes, mama pero ri million ni ara nyine tela lutomu. Buy more sewing machines, buy more tools and buy what agwela chala nini kere eta lu kere. Yes, mama pero ri pape. This is a smaller beginning. Where I now give it very pediti, but the Bible says don't undermine smaller beginnings.
I'm called Teso Sub-Region. I come from Teso Sub-County. I want to ask a question to Honorable Okabe, because that road, Teso Road, when you go as you are going to Teso, the road is totally down. The road is very, it's not okay. I don't know what is planned for that road, because we as borders, we are not happy because the road is bad. We are asking him to help us because that road has damaged our motorcycles.
What are you going to do on our roads since they are very bad? Traveling on it, it's difficult. The rain has been too much, so when you're traveling, it's really difficult. It's scaring.
You have been performing to dot with other projects, but what plans do you have as a member of parliament to make sure that you liaise with the local council or whoever is responsible to make sure that the roads are worked on? So do you have any plans for them?
That's a very genuine concern. because as we tour Serere County, you actually see that the roads are very bad. Now, in Serere district, we have the district road fund, where I am a member of the district road fund. We have a district engineer, and the LOC 5 sits in that committee, including the cow. And therefore, what's important to understand is that the member of parliament may not be able to work on the roads, but I do put pressure, I do the lobbying, and I do the oversight work of this committee to ensure that it delivers. Now, as far as I know for now, this road going from that signpost where you came from down to Atira is also being worked on. It's going to be worked on this quarter. As far as I know, this road going from Yaledi Kateta down to Kiere is also in this quarter. Funds already allocated for that.
When you say that this quarter, when
that is about at least before, probably before the end of December. And then also, there are cases where I see that the road is really bad, but the equipment is available, but they lack the funds to put fuel. I do volunteer money. I have done a lot of bridges here. For roads that water had crossed the roads, I have done a bridge in Omokoi village where people could not cross to the other side of the village. And I put there 12 culverts. I have done bridges down in Omagara where children were almost getting drowned going to school. The river, the swamp was too deep for them. And so I put there culverts, 18 culverts, to ensure that the road is passable, plus the moram. That is the extent an MP can give a hand.
So now, when you talk about that you've given help, I like to hear that. But do you do it as a person? Because when you look at what you've done, it looks like a big budget. Do you do it as a person, or do you do it through lobbying, through the district?
Yeah, through the district, but these particular two roads that I'm talking about, where I put the bridges, I did that as a person. I had to give my funds to make sure that I buy the culverts. I can buy the culverts, but working together with the district engineer, they can offer me the technical expertise, they can offer me the machinery from the district, they can also offer me the engineering staff to come and guide people on what to do. But I also mobilize people in the community to work on the roads. There are certain roads here where people have worked themselves. The community has dug them and made valleys and put them right. But sometimes I go along with my people, I say this is money for porridge. So they buy their posho, and as they work, they have the strength to work. Yeah, that is it.
There is one of the youth asked the question that for them as borders, what are you going to do for them? Because it seems your focus is mostly on women and then the youth.
Yes, I have had a meeting with the chairpersons and the committee of all the borders in Serere County, and also taxi drivers of all this county. And so we have agreed that they form themselves into a circle. That's the best way to support borders. They come together into a circle. And I've categorized them according to sub-counties. The borders of Kiere sub-county, the borders of Kateta sub-county, the borders of Olio sub-county, Atira sub-county, and then town council. They have formed their own groups. And by the way, you can be surprised, some of the groups are about 100 borders. And so that's where we can put startup capital for them, so that that money can rotate among themselves. They can borrow for buying the tire or a motorcycle. And actually we are telling them, I'm telling them that you can actually even go beyond from being a border rider to buying your own motorbike. Because some of them are just riding motorbikes for other people. They don't own them. And so we want to make sure that a border who is just riding for other people can be able to borrow money from that circle to buy his own motorcycle.
I'm called Alobo Jessica Florence, born of Serere. They had started groups for women, but most women did not get involved in those groups. The funds were few. I was just urging our MPs, also the woman MP, if she can add something.
One of the ladies told us that they had started a circle, but could you please tell us more about that circle and why you supported women of that particular area?
Well, that particular circle is run by a church, and that's one of the things I have been working on right from the beginning, is to ensure that the churches get organized and that they begin their circles. Now, this particular circle we visited yesterday has impressed me a lot, because it was started a few years ago when I just got into parliament, and I supported them with just 250,000. Today, they have 20 million in the circle with 60 members. Let people understand the importance and the value of money, and then the importance of them working hard to make the money. Now, groups like those are a good model for the whole county. Yeah.
There was a lady who was, I think she was called, I don't remember her name very well, but she asked a question that you have boosted them as women, especially women from Katete,
yes,
and then women from Serere, within the district there. You have boosted them, they appreciate it, you put them in circles, but do you have any plans of adding them some capital? Because she said, in her own words, she had said that there are other people who are joining the groups and other women are also interested in, but the numbers that you initially had are now not enough. So do you have any plans of adding them some little capital or boosting their circles?
What I encourage when I form these women's circles, I first encourage the practice and the spirit of savings. I want every woman who belongs to the circle to save. And then before I support a circle, I must find out how much they have saved. Then I just give them a top-up. So I have done that to a number of circles, and now I'm coming second round to see how these circles have performed. I have a team here in Serere that works together with me. They do evaluation of every circle. They do evaluation of every group of women that we have given the pigs to see whether there is progress or not. Now, circles that are succeeding well and are progressing well, we give them more support, and I have that plan to go second round and give support.
Yes, the Honorable has made a promise that he's going to help women.
I deliver what I promise.
When we talk about women and children, you can't run away from the health center.
Yeah.
And so far, one thing I've noticed around Serere has a bit of health center 2, health center 3, but not really a main hospital. Because most people, according to what they have told us, is that when they have serious issues, they have to go to Serere Hospital. But now there is one of the people your voters asked, what plans do you have on encouraging women or on helping women, especially those that are going to give birth? Because there is a health center we went to and we found that the place is small and they really need some help. So what plans do you have for them?
Yes, that's an area which is lacking, but we are doing our best. First of all, the Serere Health Center 4, we are already lobbying with the Minister of Health to make it a hospital, a district hospital. But also, all the health center 2s are going to be elevated to health center 3. That's work of parliament. We have agreed on that. But as an individual, as a member of parliament, I visit these health centers. I visit the maternity wards. And sometimes you find that there is even no delivery table for the women who are giving birth. For example, a center near me here, a health center, the women were delivering on a table. They didn't have a bed. So today I'm delivering a bed there. And I want us to go there together. I'm delivering a bed myself.
My name is Hon Okabe Stephen. I am one of the leaders in Serere County. And I'm so delighted today to have been in Oburin Health Center 2, where Honorable Bishop Patrick Okabe has just delivered a bed for the maternity. So as a leader in Serere, we are so delighted that the leaders like Bishop Patrick Okabe and Honorable Helen Adoa are such leaders that have brought a great change to Serere people.
I am called Amugo Florence, a nurse working in Oburin Health Center. I was transferred here in 2018, but I found the nurses who went away using a table and a bed for antenatal mothers for all along. But last month we had a party. We hosted our Honorable Okabe to come and join us. He saw that table and a mattress. He said, I'm going to help you people to send for you a mattress and a bed, actually a coach, to help the mothers. In a month, we always get 110 pregnant mothers who are getting services in Auburn Health Center. And we are happy for the mattress, a coach, solar, and culverts.
So this is an area we can always raise up with the Minister of Health to try to improve the services in these health centers.
Thank you very much. You're still watching UBC TV Inspiring Uganda. We shall be going for a short break and we shall be right back. Welcome back to Ask Your MP. My name is Hon Okabe, and as I told you at the beginning, I'm right here in Serere. Now we are still going back to we've come back to the second session with Honorable Bishop Okabe Patrick. I noticed something here in your area.
Yeah.
You have a variety of goats,
Yeah.
variety of sheep, so many things that are very interesting. Could you tell us more? Because I also found the youth very active around, so I got interested to ask them what is happening, but I want to hear from you. What is that a project you have for the youth, or is it just your one of the things you love, having many animals?
Actually, what I set up to do was to set up a demonstration farm here. A breeding farm. First of all, every year, I send my farmers to Nambole, to that agricultural expo. I send every year so that they go and learn, gain experience there and come back to help me. So I have a team dealing with farming here that works together with me. But here, I have a demonstration farm. I have the boas, the goats. I have the savannah goats. I have the local goats, the Masindi, the Mubende goats. I have the large white pigs and all kinds of work that I do here. I have a tractor here which is there to plow and help farmers at a subsidized rate so that they can open up their land. And today particularly, I have invited the youth leaders to give them improved breeds of cocks so that they can crossbreed with their chickens. I have raised the cocks here myself, broilers. So that is why this farm is existing here. It is there to empower people, knowing that agriculture is the main source of income for our people here. It's the main occupation.
And you have really fertile
land. And we have fertile land. But also you see we are teaching our people to change their minds. I'm trying to tell people, look at agriculture as employment. You cannot look for a white collar job. Agriculture is a job. You can actually look at agriculture as a business. Not just where you can get food to put the granary for eating. Agriculture is a business and agriculture is employment.
I am by the name Sadongo Sarah. I am the District Female Youth Councillor, Serere District. This cock have been given to by the Member of Parliament, Honorable Bishop Okabe. He had called us for a meeting as the youth leaders. As he always does it, he interacts with us. He gives us knowledge. He has been sharing with us on how he started his projects of keeping chicken, goats, pigs. And he actually said he wants us to be leaders by example. And he has given us these cocks. We can take them to our homes and we can go and use them. They can be used by these local hands to produce the good qualities.
I'm called by the name of Maji Moses, the Vice Chairperson, Youth Council, Serere District Local Government. I'm here today in MP's home for a meeting whereby I'm being blessed by a cock given by our Member of Parliament, Hon Bishop Okabe Patrick, for a reason to enable us as a youth to start a good projects in our families so that we can get ways to get finances into our pockets. It's a very big achievement to us as youth leaders, as being exemplars in a community. We're very happy and excited for what the miracle has been done to us. And it has happened in the first time in the history of Serere County. Thank you very much. We are blessed as leaders, and we're going to do this to all youth and also to teach them how good a bishop is, and at least to sensitize youth, it's good to have good leaders in power.
In terms of legislation in Parliament, I have seen you very active, very active. You're in the parliamentary group of Teso, and most of the people have really given you respect. You being a bishop, and then having been with people for a very long time and very approachable. So, in terms of legislation, if you had to rate yourself, how have you delivered in terms of legislation?
Well, here is what I do in Parliament. First of all, I belong to the Committee of Labour, Gender and Social Services, and we have made reports on very important bills that have been passed, like for the minimum wage bill, and then rolling out support for all the elderly people in the country. It is part of my committee, and actually brought my parliamentary committee here to Serere as one of the pilot places for us to interview elders.
Yes.
And so I'm also in the other committee of human rights. At the moment, I'm also served in the committee of rules and privileges. So I'm busy in those committees, and I'm one of those who always attends. I don't miss them. And at some point, I have actually led the delegations of those committees. I led the delegation of rules and privileges to Arusha, and I have been very active. But not only that, I have been trusted by people, my fellow members of parliament from Teso, to be the chairman of Teso parliamentary group. That gives me even work beyond my own constituency. Sometimes I work beyond my own Serere constituency, and I help all other constituencies in Teso. People come to my office from Kabere Maido, from Amuria, from where, trying to seek for guidance, and then I can work with their members of parliament of those areas to help them. I'm also the whip for NRM in Teso Sub-Region. I am the whip. I got the appointment from the chief government whip, so I'm there serving, and I'm busy. But I'm also the treasurer of Uganda Parliamentary Forum for malaria. I'm the treasurer. That means we are busy trying to eradicate malaria. And I can tell you in Serere here, malaria eradication is 80%. Malaria is getting extinguished in Serere here, because we have worked with the VHTs and to ensure that malaria is gotten rid of.
Despite you having a lot of vegetation.
Despite us having a lot of, all these houses have been sprayed, indoor sprayed. And so that is actually a big achievement for this Serere district. You know, Serere district is surrounded by lakes. We have water bodies everywhere, and it's one of the places that could be very infested by mosquitoes. But I thank God, because now not many people you can find in the hospital with malaria.
Yes. Honorable, do you find any challenges in your parliament? Do your people understand what the member of parliament is supposed to do? Because from what the conversation we've had, I've seen there are some things that you've done that ideally in terms of law you are not supposed to do them. But maybe you treat them as courtesy or something, but are there any challenges you face, and then do your people understand?
Yes. Actually, being a parliamentarian in Uganda is a very challenging thing, because people have not yet understood the role of a member of parliament. They would think a member of parliament is there to pay school fees for people, the member of parliament is there to attend burials, and the member of parliament is there to give hand here and there. And they don't understand that the member of parliament is supposed to legislate, appropriate money that is sent to the districts, and then the member of parliament is supposed to represent his people, but also to oversee the finances as that are being sent out to the country. But people don't understand that. Their view of MP is any member of parliament who gives to them direct, who supports them and gives them finances, but not giving them information. You may have a lot of information. You may legislate very well in parliament, But if you are not helping people down here, they cannot take you back to parliament. That's the view of the members of the population in Uganda here about the member of parliament. So that's a big challenge, not just for me, but for all other members of parliament in this country. There are countries where people really understand what the role of a member of parliament is.
And Bishop, I was just going to ask you another question. Because if you all understand that this is a common disease, common effect that every constituency experiences, what have you done as member of parliament to make sure that you front people to understand what parliament is supposed to do, rather than encouraging people to get handouts?
Yeah. So what I've done so far is really education. People just need information. And I can tell you Parliament has done a very good job in running adverts on television and radios about the role of a member of Parliament. I've seen that advert run by the Parliamentary Commission, and I think, it has been very helpful. People are beginning to learn the role of member of Parliament. And whenever I have a chance to meet with my people, I educate them and tell them about the role of member of Parliament. And I can tell you today, in the politics of Uganda, money plays a very significant role. Minds of people only think about money. Politics, campaigns are coming tomorrow. Money. It's a commercialization of politics, which is a big problem. Commercialization of politics is a very big problem in this country. The mindset of people believes that a member of parliament must give money. And whoever must go to parliament must be wealthy, must have a lot of money. And that's how they rate successful candidates. A successful member of parliament is the one who has a lot of money to donate to people, which is wrong.
From the way I've seen from yesterday, the other day when I arrived here, I've been looking at how people are gauging you. So I won't tell you, but I want you to tell us. Come 2021, shall we see you in the ballot papers?
Wow, come 2021, I am sure I will be in the ballot paper because my mission is not yet finished. I believe strongly that 5 years is not enough to accomplish your dream or your vision for the county or for your constituency. So I'm going to come back to my people and ask them for another term.
So is there anything else you'd like to tell your viewers right now, especially people from Serere and people from Teso Sub-Region, you being the parliamentary chairman?
Yes, all the viewers and the people from Teso in particular, I stand for unity, bring the Teso together to promote socio-economic development. That's why Teso Parliamentary Group is there. Bring the members of parliament together, eliminate conflicts among people and things that divide us, and focus on developing Teso. So every year I hold here Teso Convention, and this year we had it in Sorot Hotel, and the chief guest was the Deputy Speaker, Right Honorable Olanya Jacob. And so I want us to remain in the spirit of unity as a Teso. And then for my people of Serere, I want to thank you because you employed me and you sent me to Parliament in 2016. I want to thank you so far how God has helped us to serve you, and I am coming back to you. Come 2021, give me another mandate, employ me again, renew my contract, so that I can continue serving you.
I like the way you have stated it, Honorable. Thank you so much, and I am still enjoying this place. Now, as you've seen, I've been talking to Honorable Bishop Okabe Patrick, the Member of Parliament for Serere County. I wish you were here with us. You would have really enjoyed this place. It's beautiful, it has fresh air, and it's a nice place to just relax and talk to the Bishop.
Yeah.
Now, I will still tell you that keep watching UBC TV, Inspiring Uganda. For now, let's have a good night. My name is Hon Okabe
Yemalata Yesu Papa Yemalata